Every story has an ending. Does our quest to play the top 100 courses in 10 years have a good ending? I'm Nish,
I'm Chris.
I'm Jim.
and we're here to guide you through this golfing journey.
Chris didn't allow you to get your niche hole in one.
Sorry, we'll start that again. I'm Nish, Mr. Hole in One, times 2. This is the Top 110 Golf Podcast.
I'm Chris, and I quit.
these intros are getting spicy now, aren't they? Episode 36, the Hankley Common Preview. Tom Doak, who's a very renowned designer of golf courses, said the following about Hankley Common. The golfer is treated... It's a weird way to start this quote, but the golfer... Let's say
It's just normal, isn't it?
if you play it. The golfer is treated to several hours of bliss in the gorgeous English countryside, with heather stretching as far as the eye can see.
Doesn't sound like bliss to me with all that heather, but
Words that put dread into a 18 handicapper straight away. But this is the second round that we're playing in our little Surrey trip. That is courtesy of Andrew. We must name check Andrew again. He was so kind to reach out by email, and he's been our kind of golf guy in Surrey sorting this out. And that's not an exaggeration. He was like, leave it with me, I'll sort everything out. And yeah, just been an absolute diamond.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? How hospitable people are and how welcoming people are on this journey we're on. It's
just like you feel excited about meeting people like that as well, don't
Absolutely,
you? Like,
yeah.
you know, and there's doesn't know us, just heard our wonderfully, beautifully sexy voices and thought, I need those people in my life. I think
it's a bit of a charity thing, you know. Get the Northerners down.
it probably is. These boys don't look like they could afford to play these golf courses, so let's invite them down. But Hankley Common is a golf course I have, like Hindhead, never heard of. So you have.
It is one
Chris.
I've heard of. Yeah, so Hankley is it's a pretty well renowned one, I think, on the amateur scene. So it gets some big tournaments. So they've got the Brabazon Trophy there this year. So that's.
Now, what is the Brabazon Trophy? Because I've heard of this, and it feels like it's quite a big thing.
Yes, it's basically the English men's amateur championship, basically. So rather than the R&A one, it's the English, the EGU one, one, basically.
And is this the sort of trophy, that our mate Gary Wolstenholme would have been big into? As an amateur,
I don't know whether he ever
turning
won it.
pro?
I'm not sure, but yeah, he would have certainly been playing those kind of events for sure. Yeah,
Gary, if you're out there and you're listening, please, we'd love to have you on the podcast actually, because you've got a wonderful story, and if anybody knows him, the connection would be amazing. I'd love that because he looks like a character to talk to.
Yeah.
But okay, so it's a big deal then winning.
It's going to be it's going to be a challenging golf course. I think they don't set these at easy places, so it'll be a big boy in terms of.
Why don't they?
Of difficulty.
Just put it on a really
just
easy...
put it at a pitch and putt one.
Just put it at
see what they can shoot.
A long and straight. Just like go for it, boys. We want to see minus 100 winning the tournament. Now mention again for the website of Hankley Commons Golf Club.
You've got a real thing for these websites, haven't you? Really,
mate. These two, Hindhead and Hankley Common, I've really loved because they're different and they're just like. I feel like a lot of places have the. If anybody doesn't know, I do websites on the side, so that's probably why I've got a bit of a weird, morbid fascination with them. But seeing a different website, a different style of website, immediately is just like, oh, hello, what's going on here?
Yeah,
and you feel like you need to click through everything.
Yeah,
and the information's not laid out as it normally would be, so you explore it a little bit more. And I got the feeling with the Hankley Common website that I think there's a lot of thought gone into how they want to lay this information out. So, prime example would be the more salubrious courses will have a hell of a lot about their history, designers, whatever. There isn't that much on their website about the history of the club. It has good history, very much so.
Yeah.
And it's a big hitter course. And it's, again, I've not heard of it, but you have. And it's in that in that amateur golfer scene, everybody knows about it, but they've kind of almost gone, we're a lovely golf course, very well considered golf course, but we're not gonna over egg our history. It's about the course and the club as it is now.
The experience.
Correct. And it's like, it looks like a lovely traditional club. The clubhouse looks fantastic. There's wood paneling, all this kind of stuff. But it's almost like they've kind of gone, but we don't need to go on about who's played here before and
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
won and
Yeah.
whatever. Let's just let you come and enjoy it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Play in the golf course. So,
Yeah.
but it is big hitter because James Braid and Harry Colt, another very, very
Big
big
dogs.
Yeah, they have had a go at designing this golf course, and apparently the course has maintained largely the same routing, which is one of our favourite words from the rankings episode, but largely the same routing ever since they got their grubby little hands on this golf course. So, honestly, mate, these websites it's a big thing. I'm about to get stung by a bee, aren't
There's
I?
a massive bee behind you.
I
Yeah.
don't want to look. I don't want to look. You probably hear it actually.
Light green.
Oh my god!
The Great British Summit's pretty big.
It's actually massive. It's actually massive.
This is the most worried I've ever seen you on this podcast.
It's like a knee knocker on like the sixth tee at Hindhead. I'll be feeling as nervous as this. This is going to be
You're going to
like.
get used to it anyway. You know, they love heather. So.
This is where you're going to
Yeah,
find out
yeah.
if I've never been stung by a bee. I've been stung by a wasp, but
You didn't at Register Fail.
I did get stung by reddish fur by a wasp, didn't I? Yeah, it's very painful. Annoying little things.
You didn't cry.
Now they do have on their and we're going back to the website again. Sorry, just for two. This is my last point about the website, but there's two last points. But they have some amazing old photographs on the website in the history bit that they do have, and I mean these are old photographs, like very grainy, very black and white, all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
actually, even with some of the really big golf courses that we've previewed and gone through the site, it hasn't had that degree of old photography. And I really like that.
Okay.
That's a really nice thing. Because it's kind of like, it's history, but it's not in your face history,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense.
None at all.
No, just rambling
No.
now. All right,
Yeah.
great. But the overall thing I would
Everyone's used to that
say,
by now,
yeah. That's why the switch off rate at 2 minutes is pretty high.
Is that the point you start talking?
That's exactly
Hey!
it. We've done the intros, right? Yeah. But I think the overall feel I got from the site, and whether it's deliberate or not, I don't know. I'm hoping it's deliberate. But the sentence I've written here is that it seems like they do know that this place is special, a very special place to play golf.
Yeah.
But they're not snooty about it,
Yeah.
which feels welcoming and it feels nice.
It's interesting because and maybe this is just a bit of a north-south divide thing, but I always kind of envisage those places, those kind of Surrey golf courses, as being a bit like that.
Yeah.
But I think both Hindhead and Hankley that we've looked at
Yeah.
don't feel like that at all.
Not at
They give you
all.
completely opposite kind of feel in terms of that welcome. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out on the day.
Yeah, with our actual welcome on the day and how it goes. A couple of little points we talked in the previous episode, the Hindhead preview, about any unusual rules or anything like that. There weren't any unusual rules. However, there was an interesting thing here. On their website, the one thing that does keep coming up a lot is pace of play.
Okay.
They're really keen on making sure that the pace of play is kept up.
Yeah.
I think that's because the course is hard.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like you lose your
You're
ball.
constantly looking for ball.
Correct.
in header,
Yeah. So it's
basically.
like keep up, because it even says when you're trying to book, like when visitor information try and book, it says the ideal group size is a 3-ball. That's what we recommend. Don't play as a 4-ball.
Right,
In a
okay.
3-ball, doesn't it?
Hinges on a
If I'm in
3-ball.
there.
Correct. But it says it said on the website that if you are expected to play from the yellow or the red tees, if you want to play from any of the other tees that they've got set up, you have to ask for prior permission from the general manager,
Oh, right, okay.
which is fascinating. I've not encountered that so far.
Yeah, I mean, that suggests that, like you say, pace of play is a real issue, which means it's going to be really hard.
It's going to be rock hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Well, we'll get to general course look and feel in a minute.
Yeah.
They do have a refreshing mobile phone policy, Jim.
Oh, do they?
And massive credit to Hankley Common for this. Massive credit.
Cool.
So, this is directly from the website, right? The use of mobile phones for diary, photographic, internet, and the like is acceptable throughout the club, provided it doesn't negatively impact on others. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a sensible mobile phone policy.
Totally. Yeah.
Do what you like,
Suitable for
but
the-
just don't
suitable
annoy
for-
people.
Be
Current
respectful,
times.
yeah.
Be respectful.
Don't be an idiot.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just
great.
remember that, Nish,
Yeah, I mean,
when you take him for pictures of the salt pots on someone else's table.
See that before.
yeah, excuse me. Would you mind if I
The branded salt
Are you
pot
actually
there,
eating
could I?
here? No, just like the salt pot.
just like the salt? Yeah. Actually, would you mind just picking her up and giving it a little grind? No. And then I think the last thing about the website was that they do have stunning aerial photography of the golf course. You can see basically the whole.
Someone's been out and
Instantly.
taken some really good pictures of that place, haven't they? Like all
Yeah.
in the mist and kind of it looks. Visually they've done some stunning things with it. Haven't
Absolutely, 100%.
they? Yeah.
So look, they're all my general club info things, and actually you probably notice a lot of that is it's light on history because they don't force that down your throats. But I kind of quite like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we've got history, but we don't need to ram it down your throat.
Yeah, I think the one thing that seems to keep coming up when I've been looking is the word spacious. Everyone keeps saying it's so spacious.
Interesting.
So it sounds like it's on a huge site. So it's over 850 acres, but the actual course itself is only 164 acres. So the club own all that acreage around it.
Loads of space.
So so it sounds like you're just going to be
Out in the countryside on your own.
Yeah, on your own kind of thing.
Oh, what a treat.
But also, I think it sounds like they've got rid of a lot of the trees recently. So it almost looks like one big, vast, open, common, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is what it kind of is.
Right, interesting.
So yeah, I don't think it's going to be like anything we've played before. I think it's going to be
That's good, isn't it?
fairly unique. Maybe not necessarily unique, but it's going to be. It's certainly it doesn't look like anything we've played yet. I don't think.
That leads me to an interesting question.
Shoot.
Do you feel any of the courses that we've played so far have been similar to a previous one that we've played on the list?
I mean, I guess it's when you're playing links golf always has the same kind of feel, doesn't it? Like it might be slightly different in terms of the. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. They're not all the same, but it's a similar kind of feel, isn't it? Because you're on a similar sort of plot of land ultimately, aren't you? It might be slightly more undulating or less undulating, but ultimately it's a similar kind of turf, similar kind of rough, and similar kind of bunkering to an extent. Bunkering is back.
It's back. Bunkering. Yes, he's back. Bunkering's back.
So I guess that, ultimately I guess they kind of split down, aren't they? Sort of heathland, links, and then there's kind of parkland stuff. And really, we've done a couple of heathlandy ones, so Ganton and Woodall Spa.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to be like the next level heathland.
Yeah.
Like it's a proper heathland.
Yeah, I mean, in bold letters I've written Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a lot of it.
Is that to do with golf or is that
No,
something
just
else?
somebody I know called Heather. That's it, my sister-in-law. As it happens. But, it's there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of carry over Heather as well.
Yeah.
Although I mean, Heather's better than Gorse, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Generally
Gorse,
speaking,
you ain't getting your ball back. It's gone.
Yeah.
You can't get in there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's
Usually
just
you'll get a
spiky
shot
and
out of
whatever.
Heather and you'll be able to find it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Heather, you can
It's
find
the
it.
lesser of two evils.
I've got another question for you, Chris. You might know this, you might not know this. Jim, you might know this. I don't really know. But a lot of golf courses where there is a lot of heather, they say that please make sure you don't take your trolley into the heather. What's the reason for that? Is it like the plant will get damaged and doesn't recover or something? Is that what it is?
I guess if you snap it at the base of it, then that's probably the plant's knackered
Yeah,
at
I
that point,
suppose
isn't
so.
it? Because they're
And
quite
then they don't want tracks.
thick,
tracks
woody,
through the-
woody branches, aren't they? So I guess if you start
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was
traipsing over
like,
that all the time,
but it's that very specific. It's like take the trolley anywhere else. Just do not.
probably
take it
also
in the heather.
nesting birds as well. You get a lot of nesting birds in
Do
Heather. Yeah,
You learn something new every single
do a
day.
bit of that.
Okay, right, fine. Sorry, I digress.
Worst question ever.
Touche.
Really?
All got a little bit Bellotti there for a minute,
Is
didn't
this
it?
what you want to know? This is what you've dragged me out on a Sunday afternoon for?
I think you need to kind of just remember what minute this is on the recording and see how many people
Edit it
turn off
out.
at that point. Or edit it out, yeah.
What have you just asked? Okay, now
That is just purely filling time, isn't it? That's what it's all about.
I'm going to.
But the thing is,
All right, I'm
the-
going to ask
the
you a
thing
question
is-
that's relevant then, Jim.
the thing-
What do
the
you
thing
know
is-
about Hankley Common?
It's on fire.
It's on fire at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah, breaking news.
Yeah, the wildlife reserve that's they were
And
going
that's
under control.
close by to the course or not?
Guessing so, but I wouldn't
How
know.
big is Hankley Common? Is it quite
Well,
a
you're
big one?
saying the site for the Corsos is 85 acres, or was it?
850 acres. Is it just that's the golf
150 acres,
course,
that's the
but
golf
I
course.
assume Hankley Common is much bigger than that, right?
Yeah. So it's already massive anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right next door to it. It says it shows on the map here. Yeah, and it was well, hopefully they can get everything under control, but it's going to be 8 years or decades for that to properly recover.
It's going
unfortunately.
to rain this week.
Mm.
Be all right.
But also, wasn't Skyfall film there?
Why are you asking me? You know. You know the answer. It's
Yes,
right.
well, I do. As I'd looked at
Jim, it's on your phone in front of you.
It's not this.
Skyfall,
Skyfall
one
was
of the
up there.
greatest movies ever made,
Agreed.
was always gets me that. If it's on, I'm watching the whole thing.
But specifically,
Javier
that's where
Bardem in that movie is unbelievable.
it is
isn't
actually where the Skyfall is home. It was recreated there, wasn't it? Well, so that looks like the picture there.
That's you're shattering the illusions. It's not they didn't drive all the way up to Scotland.
Well, they did because they had to film it on Glencoe, didn't they?
Yeah.
Where they stop and they have the beautiful view of Glencoe in the background. But I think the actual house was
Right.
and you can actually go and see it apparently. So
Wow.
you might pop
Maybe
in.
we should have a little.
Yeah, a little James
detour.
Bond tour whilst we're there.
I mean, yeah, that bringing it maybe a little bit back to golf. I'm still obsessed with playing Stoke Park.
That's not a million miles away either, is it?
Yeah, I feel like we
Probably
need to
stay
do
there,
that.
couldn't we?
You can, yeah, because they're redoing it all.
Maybe this is your opportunity, Nish.
Mate, I'm desperate to go and play Stoke Park.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the next top 100.
That is Guildford, isn't it? I'm not making that up. I'm pretty sure it's Guildford, isn't it?
I thought it was a bit more, a bit further north than that.
Oh,
Stoke
right.
Park. I thought.
What, in Stoke?
No, not in Stoke. No.
Stoke Newington.
Actually, no, I think you're right.
It's
no,
a
it
different
is
Stoke Park.
It is down. It is.
I'm
right
pretty
down
sure it's
south,
Guildford. I think
actually.
it's down
Yeah,
there
'cause
somewhere.
It's been
yeah.
on Layer Cake as well, hasn't it? Stoke Park. So, yeah. I think. Yeah. Anyway, yes. Anything course related that you know about Hankley Common?
Nope.
What do you know about?
It's the same founder as Hindhead. So a guy called Edward Turl.
Mr. Turl. Yeah.
So he founded both courses within a pretty short space of time.
Right.
He was one of the founding members.
Right.
Um,
And you've got like Hindhead's logo is
Hind.
and Hankley
Hind's
Common's logo is like it's a fox, isn't it, or something? It looks like
It is a fox, yeah.
So that's
It's like a modern fox, though, isn't it?
modern fox.
Modern fox.
Dresses a bit more dapper.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, got gold teeth.
Not like Hazelbrush.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a modern fox, not bin dipping. But he's more modern fox. This guy. that was great. Again, I like that. It's not like an old fashioned crest. Like, again, feels like there's history, but not like in your face history.
I mean, I guess they've kind of almost got to play off against some of the old, like Walton Heath and all the Sunningdales and all those kind of things
Yeah.
down there. I guess they almost need to do something slightly different.
yeah, set themselves apart.
Because obviously those courses are so old and so steeped in history and so
Yeah,
well known that they probably have to do something slightly and cater for a different audience ultimately,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
in terms of membership and visitors. I don't know, maybe that's part of it.
Yeah, I think so. Well, what was it ranked again, Jim? You knew.
On your list, it's 58.
I think it's
On
moved
our
up to
list, it's
56 now.
So on the
yeah.
current list, it's
moved up to
56.
56,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, so we're in the meat of it, aren't we? In the meat of the top 100 there. So it's a long established top 100 course, isn't it? 56.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
It looked like he had a really tough opening hole, I think.
I don't think there looks like there's many easy
Easy
holes. I don't
holes.
think there's much to go out there. I kind of look over it and look at each hole and go, yeah, another tough
There's
one.
plenty of trees
Another
and a
tough
lot
one.
of narrow tee shots.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
Yeah.
a stern test of golf.
And I've written here that that it's not heavy on bunkers, but again, I think they don't need them because there's a premium on keeping it straight, and it's going to
Yeah.
be trees and things going to get in your
It's
way.
not my kind of golf, that is it?
Is it
really?
not?
Not at the minute. Well, not. I enjoy playing it, but just straight golf is just not really where I'm at the minute.
Yeah, that's a fair point. yeah. I got the feeling this was like a really, like Ganton, a really grown up, well thought out golf course.
Yeah, defo.
And I think how we're going to feel about it probably will be influenced by how we play on the day, I think.
I think it's
So I
one
think
of
it
those
could.
things you could get beaten up pretty easily by it, I think. It can be a tough day.
I might have mistakenly said in previous episodes that I'm a man who likes trees on a golf course, but
you like to look at them on a golf course. I think.
Yeah,
that's
and
what you
hearing the
actually
birds,
said.
I just don't want to be anywhere near the trees. That's all.
Yeah.
It was going to be an interesting round, I think. But it looks sort of relatively straight and flat.
There's not too much in terms of visual aspect of the hole. They look like tough golf holes. They're fairly narrow, and there's nothing beyond the fairway, so it's just fairway and then heather and trees. But like the actual format of the holes look fairly straightforwards. I suspect it's going to be one of those ones that on a course map it looks straight.
Yeah.
When you get there and you stood on the tee, the angles of it just look slightly different, and it probably looks a lot more visually intimidating. It's a bit like Woodall Spa.
Yeah.
Play Woodall Spa and you go, oh, it's just a straight hole.
Yeah.
But then actually you've got kind of, all you can see is heather and you've no idea where the fairway is. And you're like, oh, actually that's really intimidating to look at.
Yeah.
Just because you don't really know what you're aiming for.
So what you're saying is, don't look up. Just
I think it's don't look down, I think is the
look
phrase.
At your course planner. Look at your course planner and play it off a course planner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just close your eyes and go for it. That's my advice for the day.
Oh, I would say it works for me, but it doesn't.
It's that good life mantra, is it? But it always also does look like, when I wrote this, and then as soon as I'd written it, I'd probably got through watching the videos and the flyovers, probably got through about hole 10 or 11. And I was like, every single green here is guarded by a bunker front left and front right. And then I got to hole 12 and there wasn't one. And then 13, there wasn't one. 14. So I think it's not necessarily that's the case, but it looked like certainly early on you've got to be flying it the right distance. Your distance control's got to be important, and it again might
same for every shot.
Well, I mean, a lot of them, particularly links golf courses, Jim. As you know, you can bump and run quite a lot, can't you? Because there's not really that much in front, and it lends itself to that. I don't think this is.
These places are going to be hard. They're going to be dry and fast. Because it's just not rained at all this year, has it? So I think these places are going to be playing tough.
So you're saying don't play a distance ball?
I'm not saying anything, Nish.
But what about all the logos? I think I've written here. I think it's a rarely pulling out the driver kind of day, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm just gonna do it.
He's gonna do it. Yeah.
It's gonna be a safety kind of day, innit? Keep your ball in play.
Nah. Doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't.
You know me. It's champagne golf, mate. That's what it's all about. It's all it's risk and reward. It's largely risk with
little reward.
Very little reward. Yeah, and I've put again here. It's not a place to leave the ball short. I don't think you do have to get those yardages right. So come on, Garmin, got to work for me today. Now, what is the signature hole at Hankley Common, Jim?
The signature hole is the 7th.
The 7th. And
it's a par 3.
Yeah.
Get in.
Yeah.
And
another. Yeah.
You do realise that before we do these things, I just go online and just create the signature hole content.
Are you editing it?
See,
You're going off Wikipedia. Yeah, that's clearly what you can
just
do.
Me.
Yeah,
just me. Par 3s every time.
It's known for its elevated tee, its well-protected green, and challenging nature, making it a favourite amongst golfers. The hole is often described as one of the finest par 3s in the country.
Nice. Its challenging nature, is that like you just get up there and it's a bit feisty with you? The hole. It's just like, all right. He's got a bit of a challenging nature. This hole, hasn't he? It's one of the finest par 3s in the land.
The hole is often described as one of the finest par 3s
by who
in the country.
Actually, maybe it's a chance to plug it.
AI says it.
Got a present off Chris, and it's a Bernard Darwin book because he's come up a few times. So, illustrated by Harry Roundtree.
Yep, seen a few of these things. Yep.
Yeah, it's good. That's a lovely present. Thank you, Chris.
No sweat.
You really shouldn't have. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, I'll give us an idea. What's the distance on this par 3? It's not like a 200-yarder or something, is it? Elevated tee, though, so I suppose that could be okay, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Elevated tee again. That's 2 holes in a row.
That is 2.
Although that's weird because it's quite.
We don't often see this, and then you've done 3 of this will be.
Yeah.
Course.
If you can hear it, that's that bee behind me still. If I yelp it in a second, then it's coming at me. For a very flat-looking course to have an elevated par 3.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think it's going to be that flat.
I don't think it is either.
It's going to be again, it's probably one of those things difficult to get the visuals on pictures. But I think
will
it's
it not
going to
be far? Because generally, if there's loads of trees around, that's not really a hilly nature, is it? So, although I say that, I don't know what I'm basing that on. That's just a complete nonsense thing that's just come out of my mind.
Yeah. The Alps.
They don't have trees on
lots
hills.
of trees. Yeah.
Idiots. Yeah. What's the? Do you know what the yardage is, Jim?
I'm trying.
Furiously googling.
Scrolling through the website.
Where'd you get your name? No research from.
No, it's huge. The B dash.
I feel like I need to get this B sound on. If you could hear that, that's how big that B is.
206 yards.
It's 206 downhill.
Yeah.
What is the elevation change? Come on, let's do some research on this hole. Does it give us how much the drop is? I think if I recall correctly, it was surrounded by bunkers as well, this green.
Very well protected.
Yeah, so you've really got to get a good clip on it, and it's got to be on the money, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like one of those courses that's incredibly well maintained. It looks pretty.
It does.
It looks
very well maintained,
Yeah,
actually. I think
it looks pretty
it's like a
stunning, doesn't
prim
it?
and proper place, isn't it?
defo
We're fucked.
for sure.
I think this heat must have melted the.
The internet.
The internet is down, everyone. The internet is down.
So it's 206 yards, but obviously if you're playing off the shorter tees,
Yeah,
then
it's
it'll be
183. It's 155 actually off the yellows.
155.
It's 155 off the yellows,
Yeah.
downhill.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise you were still looking for it. I got the card in front of me for 5 minutes.
Oh, what a great little segment that is. Right, brilliant. Yeah, so I think we're looking at probably not even looking at anything more than an 8 or 9 iron, really, are we? That
Yeah,
depending on what the drop is, but that's good because that gives you a bit more of a chance to hit it more accurately, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to walk up a hill to get to the actual tee from the 6th. So
What?
yeah,
Oh, God.
take plenty of balls up there.
Yeah. Don't worry, mate. Yeah, these logo golf balls are going to get plenty of action, I think. Okay, fine. So that's signature hole.
Yeah.
What did you think of for a side bet for us, Jim?
The side bets. So
Maybe it should be James Bond related. Maybe we should.
I was going to
at least-
say a
at least
007
sevens or most sevens.
a 007 related thing. Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know what that would be.
I know exactly. That's
Fewest
I'm thinking about
7
on this
overs.
spot. Well, I think the description of the course, quite narrow fairways, a lot of heather. You've got to launch it, strike it onto the fairway. So most fairways hit, I think.
Okay.
Most fairways hit.
Yeah.
Great. And that's great because it doesn't have to be adjusted or anything like that, does it? It's just
No,
straight up.
no. Yeah.
I'm going to take it seriously this one. I'm going to keep a little
See,
scorecard
I haven't
and
been already.
knock it on the, keep it on the thing for the side bet. I mean, we don't get anything for the side bet, but,
Pride.
just pride. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, you get that.
I mean, it's an interesting one, that one, isn't it? Because I think, like you said, it's dry, it's hot. I mean, it's going to be, the fairway's going to be hard.
It's going to be tricky.
Yeah. We're going to get the fairway technicalities soon.
Obviously.
Oh, right.
Does a fairway bunker count as hitting the fairway?
Absolutely. It does.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
You know my policy on this.
I love it. Absolutely love it. My final little point that I've got about Hankley Common is that the approach to the 18th, which then looks onto the clubhouse, does look absolutely stunning. So I think I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures of that
Yeah.
particular.
It sounds like
little
they bill
approach.
themselves of having great food as well. So hopefully we'll be in for some culinary delights.
Nice
whilst we're there.
club sandwich. Absolutely. Oh, nice. Yeah, good point, actually. We should have like a separate spin-off podcast, really, about the food choices at these places. That'd be quite good.
It's an interesting one, isn't it? I feel like golf club cuisine is usually pretty lacking.
Correct?
It's fairly
Yeah,
standard,
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? Like you get
Yeah.
a sandwich and some chips. That's kind of it.
Yeah, a wrap.
So it's
Yeah.
interesting to see whether we see much divergence from that.
We loved SNA for that, didn't we? Because they were creative with their sandwiches.
Yeah, the food was
That
good.
was
at
really
yesterday.
good.
It was.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only place that I can
Interesting.
think of that's had like Anything that stand out?
Then again, if you just go in and you're ordering a club sandwich, you're not really looking at the menu.
Very true, yeah. I just go in, yep, there it is. I'll have one of those, please.
Or whatever they call it, the variation.
The one that was the biggest surprise to me was Woodall Spa, like
Spa,
the home of England golf, and it was like a calf.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like they've tried for a long time to build a new clubhouse, haven't they? But
Yeah.
it
It was so unkeeping with being the centre of excellence for English golf.
Yeah.
And it's just like this
a little shed.
Horrible, harsh, sorry, I don't mean that.
It was kind of
like,
quaint, wasn't it? In its,
terribly
its own little
cladded,
way, but yeah.
Single story calf.
Yeah, it's definitely not what you'd expect, is it, from the home of golf?
It's odd. Really, really odd. Yeah. I don't know. Do we mention another course that we're playing in a podcast for a preview for another episode? I don't know, but West Lancs. Now that looks like a good place to have some food, so I'm quite looking forward to that.
Cool.
Do we know if either of the courses have got a halfway hut? Don't know why that was so high pitched. Is
that just you getting ready for the?
I'm gonna have to edit that one out. Do we know if there are any halfway huts at either of these courses? I didn't.
I would imagine so, but I don't know.
Yeah, because these aren't like.
I'm pretty sure
I can understand Links not having a halfway hut because he's way out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen one at Hankley Common on one of the videos.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good traditional golf club that we're going to really enjoy the fineries of. And again, playing with a member is going to be brilliant because we'll get 20% off. So I think I mean does that go into your influence your ranking of the club sandwich? How much you paid for it?
Obviously.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that bee? It's about 30 centimeters away from my left buttock. That bee.
I mean, this is what the people want, Nish. This is what the people
massive,
want.
No, they wanted to sting him.
Yeah, that's all I'm sticking around for.
We'll definitely watch this video of Nish having an anaphylactic shock.
He'll do anything for a like.
He will actually.
Has he just put on a lot of weight, or has he been stung by it? Great. Is there anything else you gentlemen would like to bring up about Hankley Common before we wrap up and look forward to playing these?
I don't think so. Other than that, I'm very much looking forward to going and taking these two courses on. They look like two pretty awesome courses, and
this must feel like a good one for you with your previous golf career curtailed, but a chance to with the Brabazon Trophy, like a chance.
Yeah.
To relive what might have been.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll shoot a lot more than I probably would have back then, but that's okay.
I was gonna say, do you have for this? Maybe let's cover just Hankley maybe on this one, but do you have a target in mind for what you want to shoot?
Not really, because I've kind of there was a period where I was playing quite a bit, like when we were at Glen Eagles, and I kind of was getting better, and then I've just stopped playing again. So I feel like I don't know. I've just not been playing enough.
I was coach.
I've not been having any sessions either, so it's maybe that's the problem.
Yeah,
I was supposed to have one this weekend, but it got cancelled.
It's too hot, isn't it? Irons will fly off out the grips and all sorts of things. Yeah.
So yeah, not really. I feel like I'm not going in there feeling particularly
targets.
confident at the minute in my golf game, which is a shame because we're playing the comp on Thursday, so I probably could do with feeling a bit more confident.
We said this in the West Lancs preview. Like, it's easy street for us. We just let Paul and Matt do it.
Yeah, sure.
Like, just rock up. I didn't like that tee shot I'm picking up.
Yeah. I
want to see now, because he stole the trophy, he deserves this now. But I want to see how far I can push Paul's competitiveness. So can I be that obnoxious and annoying about my lackadaisical play that he puts his arm around me? He's like, Nish, need to have a little word with you, mate. Need to pull your finger out a little bit.
You'll just get the look.
Yeah, well, I need to know what this look is. Come on, what's this? Is it just disgust?
Discuss this day.
Yeah, if you play like you did at Ganton, you'll know after about 4 or 5 holes.
I didn't care. That was what I'm saying. I just didn't care at that point. Still seething from being locked out of my house. But yeah, interesting.
Not that you remind Emma much, but there we go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why I'm doing this because she doesn't listen. So it's a completely wasted comment, if I'm perfectly honest with you. But yeah, great. No, I think this double header is going to be brilliant. Thank you again, Andrew, for sorting this out. I know you'll be listening along, and we're really looking forward to A, meeting you in person, and B, playing a bit of golf with you and talking about courses that we've played or we've got upcoming, which will be wonderful. So, yeah, I think we're all done.
Excellent.